Hello, sir.
Hello Khatija, hello students. Today we are going to demonstrate from the Mobile Science Laboratory a phenomenon called sublimation. Now sublimation means what? Generally, if we take a piece of ice, put it on the table, we will find that after some times that solid ice becomes liquid water.
Yes, sir.
If we collect that liquid water, put it in a test tube or any vessel and then heat it, it turns into steel.
Yes.
So generally, we have three stages: solid state, in
Liquid
which it is
state.
ice, then mostly all the solids then turn into liquids when heated,
Yes.
and liquids when heated turn into gas. But there are a few substances which have the tendency of going directly from a solid state into a vapor or a gaseous state. This type of phenomenon is called sublimation. One of our common examples is camphor. This we use for, many people use it for pujas.
Yes, sir.
Another one is, that's right, this is,
Camphor.
hold it and show it to the viewers. These are camphor tablets. And in the other bottle, we have got iodine. That's right, this is iodine. Iodine is a shiny crystalline looking material, but it is actually capable of subliming, that means turning even without heating into a vapor. So first we will do an experiment with this, taking very small quantity of iodine. When you heat it lightly, you will see what happens. We will do our first experiment of sublimation with iodine.
Yes.
What you do is, with the help of this spatula, put a very small quantity of iodine into a test tube.
Okay, sir.
But first put on your safety goggles,
sir.
because there will be quite a lot of vapor coming out. Right. Now please do that.
So, students, I'm holding the test tube with a holder. I'm taking a few crystals of iodine. Yes, I'm putting the iodine in a dry test tube over here.
Now I'm not using a burner, I'm going to use a lighter, and Khatija, you just watch what happens over
Yes.
here. I'm gently going to heat it. You keep it steady. You are beginning to see some change over here.
Yes, sir. Purple color I could see.
Yes, that's right. There is a development of purple vapor color over here.
vapors.
Do you see any liquid over there?
No, sir.
There
not
is
at
no
all.
liquid. You can see a slight amount of purple color. Now keep your test tube like that only, straight.
Okay.
And I'm going to heat it from this side.
Wow, sir.
Now you can see that it looks black
Yes, sir.
because of the smoke. Now invert the test tube and you can see that vapor color
Yes, sir.
coming.
It's coming over.
Now just keep it straight again and you will be able to see specks of iodine which have collected over here.
Fine.
Small crystals of iodine.
The
Can you
moment
see
we
that?
have heated, it turns from solid to
Vapor.
gas, and when it is cooled down, it turns to solid again.
When the vapor rises up to on the sides of the test tube, this is cold compared to the bottom.
Yes,
So again it recrystallizes. So this way we can go on doing it over and over again. If I heat it very strongly, we will have violet vapors coming out. I don't want to have that much of iodine vapor, but see, it is very, very clear that you can see the crystals of iodine sub over there.
Yes.
Now we will do the same experiment with the help of a little larger apparatus.
Yes, sir.
We will make use of that burner. Just bring it into the center. For this we will need the burner, of course.
Yes.
Add the iodine.
Enough, sir?
I think so. And now, put that empty flask.
Yes, sir.
This, viewers,
It's a dry surface.
it is a dry surface over here. There's a little liquid water inside that won't make any difference for us. This is called a flat bottom flask because here, as you can see, it is quite flat. That is why we can put it on the table without it tilting this way and that way. So now what we will do is we'll put this flask over here. Okay, we are going to do it, and now let's start our book. Now gently move it up and down. Now students, I want you to observe what is going to happen here, and after some time what will happen at the bottom of the flask. Let us see that. As we heat it, you can see some development of purple vapors coming over here.
We can see some crystals.
Yeah, that's right.
also
You
on
can
the
see
surface
as
of it.
this thing. Please heat it a little bit more. That's all. Just a little bit more. You can see beautiful small shiny crystals of iodine going up and down. Continue here.
Yeah.
Gently heating,
Gently.
not totally once for all, but gently go on, so that when the vapors come and rise and touch the surface of the
Round bottom
as it
flask.
is, you can see flat bottom flask, it will crystallize over there. Viewers and children, you can see that you can see very many shiny specks around here. Now this is iodine, which was solid, has been heated. It got converted into vapor directly, and that vapor, when it came in touch with the cold surface of the beaker as well as with this flat bottom flask, it has condensed into small shiny crystals. We will keep this for a little while.
Yes, sir.
And one more thing you will observe, viewers, and you will also see, Khatija, as the temperature, as it cools down, the intensity of that violet color will decrease and the quantity of the crystals will increase.
Yes, sir, because those vapors will convert into solid again.
Exactly right. So solid getting converted to vapor, vapor on cooling getting converted back to solid. Now this looks so nice. It looks as if there are some stars shining in the
Yes,
night
sir.
sky.
Very beautiful.
So this, my dear students, is called sublimation. We have heated iodine, it converted into vapor, solid became vapor, and when
Shall
it
I
is cooling,
take it out, sir?
now we will try and see what happens over here. But I would like you to do one thing.
Yes,
When
sir.
I take it out, cover it with this
Fine, sir.
so that lot of gas does not escape. Can you see this?
Yes, sir. The beautiful crystals of
Can
iodine.
you see, all of you can observe this? There are beautiful crystals collected over here. These are iodine crystals. Khatija, you can do one more thing. You can scrape these crystals off. Again you can make use of them, and again it will turn into vapor. So this is how sublimation takes place. Another very common example, Khatija, would you like to do that experiment in
Okay,
which you
sir.
will take some camphor and do it?
Camphor.
I would suggest you do one thing. You keep that over there and make use of another beaker.
Yes, sir.
Make use of your
Camphor.
camphor and do the same experiment, and let us see what happens.
Yes, sir. Students, I'm going to use a common sublime particles which we will use in our daily life. It's a camphor. So I'm going to take a little bit of camphor in my beaker. Yes. Now I'm going to repeat the experiment by heating this camphor in a beaker. And I'm going to cover this. The way we have heated the iodine, similarly we are going to gently heat this beaker even. the concept of doing this experiment again with the camphor is iodine is quite costly and camphor is rarely available in the market.
Camphor is easily available in the market, whereas iodine is not easily available. It is quite costly, and also we should be careful because it can be dangerous.
Yes.
So we can see vapors coming up. Just hold it like this for a little while and then let us see what happens.
Exactly the way iodine condenses on the flat bottom flask. Similarly, even camphor will condense on this flask.
Now we can see that while the camphor is still in solid form, some of the vapors are coming up and they have deposited themselves over here. If I take this glass rod and just put a line like this, you can see that there are camphor crystals over here.
Yes.
So here we have two different types of materials. One, iodine depositing itself into lovely crystals, camphor in amorphous form over here. And both of these exhibit what?
Sublimation.
Sublimation. So sublimation is a process in which we have gone directly from the solid state to the vapor state. Another interesting chemical that does that is solid carbon dioxide or dry ice. So I hope students you have now understood what sublimation is, and this is an experiment which you have to do under teacher supervision.
Of course.
So I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you all very much for this.